Today I decided not to film against that wall. I decided to film right facing the door this time, which is behind me. So, today what I am going to talk about is my life. Yeah, it can seem pretty boring when somebody says they're going to talk about their life. This is a little bit of a backstory on me. Um, Not a lot of people actually know this, and I'm trying to use my computer to the fullest. I hopefully got a video editor that will work this time. I'm just praying that works, because I tried downloading the Windows Live Movie Maker, but it's saying I'm not connected to the internet, so I'm having an issue there. So I grabbed this other thing, and it's big, it's bulky, and I don't know how to use it yet, so today I'm just going to experiment with that. Hopefully I can actually have a title properly displayed for this. I've been wanting to do it, it just has not happened. But anyways, back to what I was wanting to talk about, which was my life. Just somewhat of a sad story. I'm going to have my hand over the pause button in case I go to stop mid-sentence someplace, so it actually seems like I might have edited it. And yes, my hair is a mess once again. I took off my hat. I forgot to comb this morning, so my hair's puffed. But anyways, I'm going to start off when I was a baby. Now, when I was first born, I was born in the Royal Alexandra Hospital in Edmonton, Alberta. Well, that was the very start of this entire adventure. From going to the hospital, my very first bed outside the hospital, believe it or not, was a dresser drawer. And no, my parents did not shove me in a dresser, close the door. No, this door had been already taken out of the dresser. I was born 2 feet tall, 11 pounds, and 11 and an ounce, I believe it was. Someplace around there, forgive me. Trying to remember everything that I've been told up till now about that part. But I'm trying to also cut down on this to make it shorter than 10. Well, not shorter than 10 minutes, but try to at least get it 10 minutes long, because yesterday I had an issue uploading to YouTube. My video just didn't cooperate with me. It downloaded today. I did not want to put 2 videos up on the same day, but I had no choice. The other one went and screwed the pooch on me. So, anyways, back to the story. Sorry about the sidetrack. That happened. So, from there, getting a little bit older, I was about 2 years old, and people know how big those 12.9 liter jugs are that you can fill of water. Well, imagine a 2-year-old, me, picking them up with one arm on each side. Now, that may seem impossible. No, I wasn't weightlifting as a kid. The only parent I had that had been weightlifting was my mother. Well, that is way back when she was a teenager. Anyways, that had happened, and shortly after I had been 2 for maybe about 3 or 4 months, I had already known how to run and walk. When I was not even quite 1, is when I said my very first words. And I'm saying words because it came out as a sentence. Now this is a miracle. I seen my aunt had some curly fries. We were sitting at a restaurant. So my brain process thought, hey, I want some curly fries, why not ask for it? I'd never spoken anything before. I never said mama, dada. No, I just skipped that, went straight to the beef and said, can I have some of that? And she was completely flabbergasted about this. She said, "Oh, yes, why can't you, baby?" She hands me some of her curly fries. She looks at my mom and goes, "I thought you said he couldn't talk yet." And my mother replies, "He never said a word to us before." So, that being said, I had already spoken my first full sentence before I was even 1. 2-year-old. I was lifting up that. When I first learned to run, I ran down a flight of stairs. I broke my nose, which right now, if you look at my nose, there is not a bump here from where I broke it, because I had my nose realigned. However, when I first broke it, nobody cared. I broke it. Doctor said, "Oh no, he'll be fine." Another doctor went and actually x-rayed my nose, found out I broke it, and I did some other damage to my nose. So, I had surgery. Not really surgery, but they realigned my nose, fixed that, stitched it up. And I was still 2 and under at that time. Now, let's go up to my schooling. Kindergarten. I was this frickin' 4-foot giant in kindergarten. Imagine that. 5-year-old kid, 4 foot tall, sitting in your kindergarten class. What would you do? Of course, I was big, so the older kids, they thought I was a new kid that moved to town. They started bullying me in kindergarten in grade 1. Grade 1? I actually spoke a different language, got sent to the principal's office, believe it or not, for swearing. Yes, I am not kidding you. I said, "Nik chow yop sa." Now, if anybody understands that, you know what I said. And if you don't, well, good luck trying to figure it out. But anyways, I went from that. My school closed down when I was in grade 2. So I went and I transferred schools before grade 2, and I went to another school in Chetwynd. So I went from going to a school that was close to where I lived to a school on the other side of town. And believe me, it pretty much almost took an entire hour just to get to the other side of town, because I had to go from one bus to another bus, transfer, and then go straight up the hill. And then I would get off the bus and I'd be at school. Now, that school wasn't all fun and games. I had been bullied a lot at that school too. It was only about grade 6 or 7 when I snapped and finally started fighting back. I never actually got expelled at that time from school. I was usually the one that would end up in the principal's office and sitting in front of a counselor explaining what was going on, because it was that bad. Now, when grade 6 hit, I had already joined wrestling practice. Now, at this point, that is when I finally earned respect. People started acknowledging me as a person and not some frickin' giant. My name in German means Bigfoot, so I've been told. It's what my great uncle said when he was visiting my mom and dad right after I was born. Now, I know I just went flip back there, now I'm going to flip back over. Now, at this point, I had started wrestling. I sucked that bad. I swear they gave me medals just for participation. That was how bad it was. It wasn't until I hit grade 7 when I actually earned my own medal at an elementary tournament. Mind you, in grade 6 and 7, I was already 110 kilograms. Now, if you want to know how heavy that is, that's a 310 plus weight class. I was wrestling grade 12s while I was 12. Yeah, that bad. 12-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old wrestling. How in the world does that make sense? That was me. Now, I'm going to end this video shortly, and I'm going to do a two-parter for you guys tomorrow. Just wanted to trim that stuff off, then get to when I was in high school. I appreciate you guys that watch these videos. They are poorly done, I have to admit. I've been trying to cover this pause button as much as I can before I run out of breath and have to, like, sound like a sneezing baby on camera. I apologize for that. As I said, hopefully I got a video editor to work. Tomorrow, I'm going to finish off my elementary grade 6, 7 area. And then I will go on to high school to where I am now within that 10 minutes. And I can guarantee that entire video tomorrow will be dedicated to this. Sounds stupid, but that's the way I have to do it. And in case you're wondering about this, I just threw on the shirt. I didn't realize that there was a World Juniors game going on today for Team Canada, as ironic as that may be. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, a happy new year, and I hope 2017 treats you well. See you next time.